Welcome family. In this video we are going to look at a question of a pulley system. The pulley system is an example of a simple machine. The simple definition that we can give to a simple machine is that it's just a mechanical device that can make the work to be easy. Now, how can a simple machine like this one makes the work to be easy? So let's say we have a very tall building, and it's impossible or sometimes hard to move some items that are on a level ground here. Or let's say the construction of this building is still in progress. If you want to move the mortar or the bricks up to this height here where the bricklayers are, so this machine, which is our pulley system, can be used to move these items to the point where they are required. So we have a pulley, and here there should be a rope where you have to pull this one down so that this thing come up here. So that is the simple application of a pulley system. So we can say in construction where we have a very high building. Now let's go back to our question. So the question reads, figure 4.1 shows a pulley system used to lift a load of 9,600 using an effort of 2,400 through a vertical distance of 20 meters, right? Okay, so now let's go to the first question. So the first question is, want to calculate mechanical advantage. So mechanical advantage is just the ratio. So this one can be found by dividing. So we need to have the load divided by the effort. Now the load and the force, the effort, these are forces. Now the load is the weight force. So this tells us the heaviness of an object that you are trying to overcome. Then the effort is the force produced by the person trying to overcome the weight. Now, for example, if the force that you are trying to overcome, let's look at this one. So this is our load. Then if we go back to our question, the effort is 2,400. So for you to, if you are not using a machine, for you to lift an object of a load of 9,600 Newton, you need to apply the force greater than 9,600 Newton. Now, how is this pulley system considered to be a machine? So the pulley system is considered to be a machine because instead of applying a force of 9,600 above, you just apply a force of 2,400. So that's why we say it's a machine. It's a mechanical device in which less effort is applied to overcome a huge. So you are given a chance of just applying a small amount of force to lift something that has a greater amount of force. So this is where the rope where the effort is applied. So we have the effort force, then the load. So in symbols, the symbol for mechanical advantage is MA. Then it's L divided by E. So the load is 9,600 newtons. Then our effort is 2,400 newtons. So you just have to divide. So 9,600 divided by 2,400, I'm getting 4. Then remember that you cancel this, so the final answer should not have the unit. So that's how you find the mechanical advantage. Now, what is the meaning of this 4 mechanical advantage? So the mechanical advantage tells us it's a number it's the number of a machine that is used to multiply the effort. So that 2,400 is multiplied by 4, so that if we multiply 2,400 by 4, we'll be able to get 9,600 Newton. So the machine is doing the work of 4, so making the now work to be easy. Right, now we move on to question B. So under question B, we just want a velocity ratio. Now for this one, you just have to count the number of ropes. So the number of ropes, the first one, this is our first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. Or if you want, we can just count the circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the VR is 5. Right, what of the efficiency? So the efficiency now, so the efficiency is MA divided by VR times 100%. Mechanical advantage is 4 over 5 times this. So if we divide 4 divided by 5 is 0.8, multiply by 100% will give us 80% as our efficiency. Now the last part is calculate the distance moved by the effort. So the distance moved by the load is given. So it's 20 meters because this is the distance that they wanted to overcome. So how much of the rope was pulled? So that is the distance that we are looking for. So which formula are we supposed to use? We are supposed to use now velocity ratio is equal to distance moved by effort over distance moved by the load. So velocity ratio is 4. Distance moved by the effort is what we want. Distance moved by the load is given 20 meters. So over 1 we cross multiply. So 1 times dE will give us dE. Then 20 times 4 will give us 80 meters. So the distance moved by the effort was 80 meters. And you need to make sure that as you do calculations, your calculations must abide with these principles. So the first one is that the mechanical advantage is always less than velocity ratio. So never calculate a number greater than velocity ratio for mechanical advantage. Then the distance moved by the effort should be greater than the distance moved by the load. And in our case, we can see that 80 meters is greater than 20 meters. So this is how we can answer a question for a pulley system. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.